when you're done crunching on your Pringle. Sponsored by Pringles.
So this is the first one.
This is the first one.
Alright.
And this is our second time.
Blossombomb.
And Tom. He's Tom, I'm Blossombomb. Right?
Yep.
Yes.
Stop eating.
Thank you.
It probably sounds foul for a lot of people.
Use the word foul a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is our second time recording the audio to this because we've had a lot of problems trying to render and record and...
I deleted the audio file.
He might have accidentally deleted the audio file, but we don't know. But it was very nice of Tom to try and render it for me while I was away.
Right.
You can't
so let's
say
look
that
at your
word.
thing. No, let's look at your thing. So Diagon Alley.
Okay, so this is Diagon Alley. We didn't include the first part where I do the buildings because it looked really boring because at first it was just long squares. And honestly, even from this point on, the building shapes change quite a bit, I suppose. So we didn't include the first part, but from now on I'll be sure to include it anyway because I'll try and be better at building the buildings. This is Gringotts!
Oh, it's the Wizard Bank.
It's the Wizard Bank.
With the coins. And the burning.
You don't have to act surprised, I know we recorded this before.
It's fine.
Yeah, so this is Gringotts, or half of it, because I didn't actually want to make...
How do you open an account at Gringotts?
I don't know.
Because Harry already had an account, didn't he?
Yeah, thanks to
but
his
like,
dead parents.
what about Mudbloods like Hermione?
Stop calling them Mudbloods, oh my god. Muggleborns is the politically correct term.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, she sees a bank and thinks, well, better open an account.
Do they roll it? Like, can you exchange your pounds for galleons?
Probably.
What is a galleon if you're to a pound?
I don't know
I don't know
the exchange rate.
What are they called again? They're called knuts or nuts.
Yeah. Well, most of them are called galleons, but I guess
galleons are the gold ones. There's silver and there's wood ones or something.
I don't know. Yeah, one's called nut. I don't know what the other one. Why did you say knuts? Why did you pronounce the K?
Because there's a K.
Do you say Cano?
No, but it's a magic land. So magic world. They might. Because it's a magical world, they would do things in a magical way. Like going, knut.
How is it magical to pronounce K?
Think of a spell, right? Think about how much more magical that spell will sound if you say Knutagora instead of Nutagora. Like, Nutagora isn't a spell.
I don't know many spells with the...
No, I made that one up.
No, I know you did. I know spells.
So Nutagora sounds rubbish.
It sounds like a name.
Knutagora sounds like something exotic. It's got a bit of a twist to it. I'm just saying, Knut sounds fine to me.
You should write the next Harry Potter. Probably do better than the Cursed Child. Oh. Speaking of which, I don't know if I'll ever go and see that, but my friend did lend me the book, so I will read the book in quotation marks.
Parts 1 and 2.
I'm so glad they didn't just give me part 1 in that, but anyway.
What are you building now? Oh, these are the 3 houses you saw in a concept art. Yeah. Was it in a concept art?
I think so. I can't remember. Yeah, some kind of illustration or concept art. There was, besides Gringotts, there's a wall, and there are 3 houses, which are 3 different colours. I will try to find that image and possibly link it. Please do not continue to eat Pringles while we are recording. They will crunch a lot.
I'm not.
Thank you. But yeah, so I'd never noticed it before, probably because houses are really boring and why would I look at that instead of a wizarding bank with a dragon on the roof. But there are 3 houses next to Gringotts in one of the concept arts that I found, so I will try to include that reference somewhere if I can find it again. Otherwise I'll seem like a liar. But yeah, they're all different colours, but I don't know if I did them justice really, because I used a panelling effect and they just kind of look like suburban American houses now. Tom thinks they're awful.
They do look like... They remind me of... Oh, what's that play I read?
I don't know.
By Arthur Miller.
Oh, there's a lot of plays by Arthur Miller.
Oh, because he always does them about All My Sons. That has that suburban America sort of feel to it. Those are the houses from All My Sons. It's All My Sons in Diagon Alley.
Oh no. That's even worse. Nothing goes well in plays. A Doll's House is a terrible play that no one should ever read.
I like A Doll's House.
Why do you like A Doll's House?
A Doll's House is really good.
Oh, I didn't like it at all. It was too metaphorical. It was like an anime or something, except without...
Well, you can't say it was too metaphorical.
Well,
it was written in the late 1800s. It was pretty ahead of its time for what it was.
I guess.
What do you mean, I guess?
Every few lines, someone was like, oh, she's like a caged bird, that poor Nora.
Because it's bloody obvious nowadays.
Yeah, I guess.
Back then, Ibsen was breaking...
That's
he was making
that...
waves with that bird.
Yeah, I guess he was the original concept writer for metaphors and caged birds and stuff. Speaking of cliches, though, in our first year at uni, we learned about cliches, and now I recognise them everywhere. I don't think they're that big of a deal, cliches. Sometimes I think they're fine. No?
I'm not bothered by them.
Yeah, I'm not bothered by them, because you know what it means.
Are you making them... Oh, no, you raise all of them up to this height, don't you?
No, just this one. I just wanted to make them
Why is the roof on the floor? You just drop that
I was
everywhere.
moving it!
You know, they should patch The Sims so these little construction workers appear when they're doing...
What, and the roof lands on them and kills them?
Like, you move the roof and all of a sudden they're like propping it up while you're building the rest of it.
Please! God! And it turns into
so
goddess
cool.
or something.
It would look so cool.
Goddess.
It'd be amazing if you could, if in The Sims, instead of you can still, but imagine instead of just building houses, you instead created blueprints for houses, right? And then you put those blueprints down, and then the builders over time will build it while you're playing with your Sims.
In the new Civilization 6.
Kind of, yeah. That's kind of like over a turn thing, but like.
Yeah, true.
As you're playing your thing, yeah, you'll see bits of
and then
it
in
build
the
up.
neighbourhood, you'll see it. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be cool.
It'd be cool.
Neat.
That would be cool if you could have like houses that you can just, because there's the thing with The Sims 4 that gets me is there's a lot of emptiness to it all. Like,
I feel like
you
there
know
should
that
be
place,
more locks everywhere. I understand why there can't be because of
what's the place that you? The one with all the old German houses that are very Bavarian.
Oh yeah,
Windenburg.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So in Windenburg, there's a lot of houses there.
Yeah.
Compared to Newcrest.
Newcrest had a lot of vacant areas.
Newcrest is supposed to be totally vacant
because it's
it?
new,
right? So Windenburg has tons of houses that you can't actually build lots on or edit. It would have been cool if they're still houses you can't put players in, but that you could put blueprints down and you could make the houses look what you want. You should have been able to do something like that with Newcrest, so you can make a neighbourhood build up around or give it. Because the problem with The Sims is there's no sense of ambience with a lot of it, and I think like with that new expansion they're bringing out,
City Life.
Yeah,
is it something
that happened in the first recording? City Life. They seem to be going for the ambience sort of thing.
Yeah, they mentioned that in the trailer. It's not. It's called City. Living. City Living. City Living. It's called City Living. I remembered. Yeah, I think in the trailer itself it says something like explore vibrant neighbourhoods and stuff. So I think it's a bit more focused on like the actual ambient living.
Have they shown what happens with flat? Are flats like literally a giant block of flats
like
and you can have loads of Sims living in one sort of skyscraper thing, or is it literally going to be there's this one plot on this one skyscraper and you can go live in that one over there where your neighbours are, but it takes an hour to get to them?
I am hopeful that you can have different apartments in an apartment complex and you can designate roommates, because I have previously in The Sims 4 in Newcrest I made townhouses and an apartment block, but they're all listed as like one family who lives together and they all go in each other's apartments, and it's like, oh,
keep that old man away from that child.
Yeah. Why do you always make pedo jokes?
They're easy.
Yeah, they are. Anyway, that bothers me. So I do hope that it's more than just one apartment in one building. That would be a bit... right now we are...
You're building up the other side of the alley, aren't you?
This is the right side. This is where the potion shop will go.
Why did you stop for ages there?
Because I was looking up how to delete the ceiling of a basement again, because I always forget. In order to delete the ceiling of a basement, as I'm sure everybody already knows, are you getting a Pringle?
No. No.
You click on the basement, and then you go up to the floor above and click on the yellow line and then hit delete. It's actually really easy, but I totally forgot. But I did that because on Regent Street there's a lot of that sort of like, there's an open little area and you can see down into sort of the basement.
Really?
Well, not into the basement.
I never noticed that.
No, like if you... Like,
what if you fall in?
No, there's a little like fence bit around it. But like, even outside cafes and stuff on Regent
Street. But
like
you can jump into someone's
Well, yeah, you
lot.
could, but I assume most people are too polite to just jump into there.
I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't. I don't know about you. But yeah, no, there's little stairways into. I don't know if it's an apartment underground or if it's a basement. I don't know how it works, but that's a thing that exists on Regent Street. So I tried to do it. This pathway behind these 3 houses we do get rid of because I think that looks absolutely dreadful. And everything is still too widely separated.
Why does there need to be back entrances?
We do move everything closer. I don't know, I just wanted the
back... a secret way into Diagon Alley.
Well, kind of. I mean, surely that would be a thing, right? It's Harry Potter. Everywhere has secret
it's just
entrances.
A back patio. There's not much magic to it. It's not like they disappear when you're not looking at them.
They might. You don't know. When you're not looking, how do you... When a tree falls in the woods, can you still hear it?
What spell is that? When they're not looking?
I don't know.
Kanatagora.
Maybe. Kanatagora.
I don't even know if that was the same one as before.
I think it was. It sounds like Nymphadora.
That looks cute, that being above that. Do you keep that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I wish we did.
I'm so sorry.
We might keep it, I don't know actually. I think we deleted it, I don't know. But everything does move quite a bit closer. Because Diagon Alley is really thin. A lot of London streets are quite, squished together, I guess, a lot of the time. And we do that with Diagon Alley, because I think Diagon Alley
but there's not many streets that look like this anymore.
No.
Maybe what's the one where all the Bangladeshis live? It's a famous street.
I don't know.
It actually looks like an old English street, and it's really tight in, and they are literally all a load of them are like curry shops and stuff, and they're actually world renowned for curry shops.
I have no idea.
But it's like a massive Bangladeshi community that moved in there 80 years ago,
really
and they've been there to now.
Oh, I really don't know.
I cannot remember. It's like maybe it's Baker Street.
I hate Baker Street.
It's not Baker Street then. But it's like one of those really nice things about London. You know where you have like all these really big buildings, and then you turn the corner and you're in this little old English sort of
rare
place.
areas in London that actually look old and pretty.
Yeah.
And,
London has a lot of that with parks and stuff as well.
Yeah.
Diagon Alley should have a park. So Diagon Alley should have tons of skyscrapers around it.
No, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it with that. But yeah, no. My friend Kim and I, we went to this matcha green tea cafe a while ago before she left me and went to Malaysia.
Are we putting that in Diagon Alley? Are you putting any restaurants in Diagon Alley?
There's cafes and bakeries. There's a pub. That's the main one.
There's a pub and a bakery?
There's a pub and a bakery. I think that's it.
Why?
I was talking about when I went.
Yeah, but I mean, you could have like a Chinese-influenced Kanatagora cafe restaurant where they're like they make like spiced rice and stuff.
Maybe I will. Maybe we'll wait for
and chicken.
Maybe we'll wait for the city living expansion. We can put lanterns down and do that. I want lanterns so much. Go on, eat a Pringle.
No, I don't want to eat a Pringle.
This is definitely sponsored by Pringles. You're holding it to your mouth.
It's there now.
Anyway, so my friend Kim and I went to the street in London to go to a matcha cafe. You've never had matcha, have you? That green... It's like
no.
I like it.
But it looks like a bogey. It does.
It is pretty hipster.
It's like you get this... it's crap.
I'd
like matcha
healthy.
tea. Yeah, I'd like chocolate.
Yeah.
What would you rather have?
Well, I had a white chocolate and matcha tart.
You never answered what I said. What would you
I'd rather have
matcha?
chocolate.
Exactly.
But I wanted some matcha stuff.
It's a meme. You're
a meme. So anyway, we went to this matcha cafe in London. We reviewed it on our food blog, by the way, if you want to check that out. And basically the street that was on was apparently the street that inspired J.K. Rowling's Diagon Alley. She said in an interview somewhere. My friend told me because she went on this Harry Potter tour hunt thing with another friend instead of me.
Is that the one we went on?
No. She went on a tour around London looking for all the places that inspired Harry Potter things or that existed in Harry Potter. And one of them was that street. There wasn't anything particularly Harry Potter-ish or Diagon Alley-ish about it. I guess the shop signs were. And then there was this one shop that just had displays of
maybe it was
money
more
and
Diagon
notes.
Alley-ish, 20 20 years ago.
Maybe,
London has changed.
London has changed. Now it has matcha cafes.
So this is the pub.
No, this isn't the pub. This is the potion store.
This is the
pub's on the
potion
other side of the road.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, there was one shop down that road that just had money in it. That just had money in it with like Harry Potter faces on, and it must have been absolutely worthless. I don't know why that was even in the window. I bet that would be like £20 for this £5 Harry Potter note with his 12-year-old face on. Had to be his 12-year-old face, really, didn't it?
Wait, his 12-year-old face is on the thing.
Yeah, it's not Harry when he's like 16 or anything.
When he's
It's
22
Harry...
and pretending to be 16.
Yeah, well, a lot of actors do that. A lot of teenagers in movies tend to be in their 20s. And you can tell. That's the annoying thing. You can tell. And maybe it's because they're supposed to be better at acting, but a lot of them aren't.
So this is the potion shop.
This is the potion shop.
Right. So you actually based this off the
Yes.
movie set we went to.
Yeah, when we went on the Warner Brothers studio tour, it was really expensive. Really expensive.
Yeah, but
we
this
went...
video's gonna pay for that.
No, it won't. I'm so poor. No, I'm alright. So, eat your Pringle!
I don't want to!
You just keep holding it up to your mouth! Anyway, this is the potion store. We went to Diagon Alley, the set of it, on the Warner Brothers studio tour, and it was pretty cool. It was like actually the life-size set. It's pretty neat. And on the first shop on your right, there's the photos. I put them in. There we go. The first shop on your right. Why are you laughing?
The way those photos just cut out, like one faded out and the other went, boo! Oh, I'm supposed to go too!
I'll try and fix
Crappiest debut video. No, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it! Let's talk about Diagon Alley, please!
I'm not Suarez.
What?
Well, his debut was really good. Anyway. Sorry. I don't know. Leave me alone. Anyway, so... What were we talking about? The potion store. The first shop on your right was this blue shop with big windows. I can't remember what was actually in it, because in the photos they're quite blurry.
Sorry.
And...
There is a photo of me outside of it.
Do you want me to stick that in?
You could just cover my face with tomato or something.
Why a tomato? Why not a Pringle? I'm sure I've said the word Pringle like 10 times.
No, you haven't.
11. You did it! They all know. You're not even chewing it.
What was that firework? Oh my god, did you see that?
That didn't sound like anything like a firework.
In September, no less.
How rude! Not waiting until November.
Crazy.
Crazy guys.
That's not when the terrorism happened.
The terrorism wasn't even going to work.
What do you mean, the bomb?
The gunpowder.
Gunpowder.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why I called it a bomb.
Gunpowder treason plot. Anyway, this shop... What does this become? I can't remember what I turned it into.
Pub?
No, this isn't the pub. There's only one bloody
Why
pub.
is it never the pub? Is it the flower shop?
No, the flower shop's bigger.
Oh!
I think this
Is it the
turned...
pet shop?
No, the pet shop's smaller.
Is it the bakery?
No, I think this turns into a cafe.
Is it the one shop?
No, the one shop's on the other
Is it
side.
the
of
robe
road.
shop?
No, the one shop. The robe
Is it
shop's
the
on
frog
other side.
shop?
No, shush.
Hedwig.
Hedwig's gone.
Hedwig's gone.
I was so affected by Hedwig. Damn it, J.K. Rowling.
What?
No, I think this does turn into a cafe, actually. Maybe? Yes. Yeah, this one's a cafe. This is the one that you saw and you were like, that's a lot of windows. And I was like, haha.
Oh, is this the one that gets windows? Here we go.
Yeah.
It begins.
I like windows, yo.
Why were you going to put a door on at first?
I don't know, go onto the little balcony.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you decided to, is that, do you
Nah.
put a door on here for the balcony or just windows?
Just windows.
That'd be so weird.
They take care of the plants with magic.
What do you mean? They can just open the windows and step out onto the balcony?
Oh god, yeah, windows are
Take care of
openable.
it with magic. We're up to you. The Wizarding World would be very lazy.
Well, I'd be.
It'd
if
be
I
like
had magic.
iRobot, but it'd be iMagic powers.
I'd be lazy with magic. I'm already lazy as it is. If I had the power to Accio everything towards me, I would just be holding chocolate cake all the time.
Accio the Mint.
The mint, what, the royal mint? Accio.
Accio Mint.
Suddenly I'm rich. This video is ending soon. We're just finishing up some roofs.
Alright, so we're wrapping it up. Back in part 2.
There's gonna be like 4 videos over all of this, I think, 'cause it's pretty long. I'm sorry that my first build is big.
Yeah, that's fine. There we go, saving, and we're out. Thank you for watching. Look, there's Blossombomb.
Hello, it's me. Eat your Pringles.
Uh-huh.
Okay, see you next time. Thank you.